Hey everyone, this is Iron Cobra, and welcome to episode 3 of Arknights Nuzlocke. Today we are going through 1.8, and this is a post-recording commentary, so I'll just jump right into it. This first run is a practice run, and there's really not much to say about it, so I'll be going over some rule changes. The first is that the 1 retreat per map rule was kinda dumb. And now it's been put to 2 retreats per map, excluding fast redeploys, and only on boss stages. Boss stages, as one's coming up very soon, are a true test in a sense that they're actually going to be pretty hard, and I want them to try and limit my run. So, if you die in a boss stage, if you lose a boss stage, the entire squad is considered dead. You'll have to find new ones. So if I lose the stage to W, I'm probably going to start a new run. Yeah. That's right. And after a boss stage, after beating a boss stage, I'm allowed to do a temple. This temple does not apply duplicates cost, so if I get all 3 stars, which would be very unfortunate, that would really suck. And also provided that I have the random for it. So right now, I'm not that big on currency, so if I happen not to have enough for a temple, I'll just save it for another video, maybe probably the next one. Yeah, and right now we're just going through 1.8, and I'll probably be just going through these stages one by one. Nothing special today. Today's probably gonna be a shorter episode. I have school and such. And Crownslayer exits on the right side with about 75% of its health. Probably not the greatest start. And I correct that during the actual run. A drone also just barely leaks at the end there. So I also will attempt to correct that the next run. Still, this run is pretty solid, and I think this plan is pretty solid for dealing with Crownslayer. So I use a stun generator, use Franca and Haze to kill Crownslayer, and then I'll exit out of the match. And let's get on to the real run. Yes, I know my operator levels are below recommended. Alright, failure's only normal. But not today. At least hopefully not. Not today, we go on to 1.8. I will make some quick squad changes. And, the only notable one is just I changed Haze with the Mia because the Mia does more damage. Let's go Boss Bunny, the leader of Rhodes Island. She'll hard carry us to victory. I debate whether I want to change out an Akio for Cruz right now, but I realize there's probably no point. I'm probably not going to use him anyway. So I end up thinking for a while and just leave it alone. Onto the stage. We begin with a neural cutscene and the usual start of Beanstalk and Vanilla on the top side to cover the slug wave. The slugs still aren't that strong, and Beanstalk's talent that deals double damage to, there's like 1.5 times damage to her crab targets, quite strong. I used Vigna and Plume for the bottom to deal with Dog Rush, along with a medic, because the dogs actually do a lot of damage, as seen by our first episode. I used Hibiscus to heal up everyone, and yeah, just kind of add more damage along the way. Ranged units are fine. And Crownslayer finally shows up. I think about what I want to do this time, because this time I want to kill Crownslayer faster, so I retreat Vanilla and put Franca down early, just to do a bit more damage. And then I put me in the center to a bit to the left this time, so that the drone from last time doesn't leak. As well as Mia has more space to attack Crownslayer. And once it seems like nobody's about to die, I stop putting the game on 1x speed and kind of just hurry up. Casters are showing up. They're pretty dangerous. But as you see, Crownslayer now leaves to the left side after teleporting with only about 1/3 of his health. A much better improvement from last time. And he attacks Poom for a little bit, and I have to heal him with Onsell before just moving on back to the front at the top lane. That drone from last time, it's not going past this time, and we're on the home stretch with only 3 enemies left. Plus Crownslayer. On Beanstalk because there's really no point, and more damage is always necessary. I pop a Mia skill, I pop the stun generator, I pop Franka's skill, and Crownslayer is dead. And that's the stage. I put 12F to speed up the process of killing at the bottom. And the Vanguards actually get kind of low, but it's fine. They got this. And that is 1-8 stage done. That's it. And now we do tutorial 10. So we get land set. I check because now we can do a full pull. And since we just beat Crownslayer, and I pull, I see a rice bag. I skip, but it's actually Cardigan. It's a new operator, so I use her. She actually might be of use with her high max HP. And for those of you who actually wanted to add me, I'm kind of limited by my friend cap limit, and I'll only be borrowing E0s anyway because all my units are E01. But thank you all. I might add you guys later once I have the slots. So now we are on tutorial 10. Tutorial 10 is all about targeting priority, so we let Jessica kill some drones, and to avoid taking fire damage from these firebomb throwers, the game gives us a beagle to place down and draw fire. Yeah, pretty easy, huh? This tells me that there's probably going to be firebombers in the next level, so I immediately go attack those firebombers. And we get Lancet too. I mean 1-9 is actually fairly simple, so I'll be speeding up through it, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but we're all funneling to one place. We have an AoE caster, and I'll just be speeding this part up. We place Beanstalk and Vanilla, Onsell, Hoshi, 12F, grab a second medic to make sure 12F doesn't die. Put down Jessica and Franka to retarget priority. And that's the stage. Mission accomplished. Now, on to 110. 110 is a bit harder, and that's because there are 2 lanes everything funnels to, and I have to be careful. This challenge is harder than it looks, and early stages, they're harder than they look with E01s. Even though I've already done an E01 run up to 3-8, a 3-8 E01 video is actually coming out soon, if I can figure out how to kill the very last tip of the boss. But that's besides the point. I start off with our normal start, Beanstalk and Vanilla. I'm actually quite grateful I got Beanstalk for our first 4-star gacha. And she's actually quite powerful since she can do 2 things at once. She can generate DP, and her crab does damage too, so she's like 2 units in one. Sweet deal. And she's kind of a summoner, and for the rules, I didn't really explain this much, but as for summoners, they're just very good. I'll try not to use them, and as a dog leaks just now, I actually did not notice this during the run. And yeah, for summoners, I'll try not to use them, because they make it a bit easier, but I'll probably will if I have to. You gotta do what you gotta do. I covered the top lane with Hibiscus and Popgar, and now I only have one deploy slot left. I use it to try and distract the firebombers from the dying 12F with Vigna, and it works to some extent. 12F lives. And I think I'm getting a bit too confident here, but there's only 10 enemies left, and final wave. There are 2 Junkmen who are actually quite strong. They deal a lot of damage, and Vigna impales all the firebombers, eliminates as much of the threat as possible. Beanstalk's skill to keep one of the Junkmen still on the crab, and Vanilla's skill to activate. To deal a bit more damage, Franca's skill to distract firebombers, and just deal more damage overall. However, I don't notice what's happening, and the Junkmen actually take 2 shots Vanilla, and that will be the first death of our Nuzlocke series. Vanilla was a key carrier in our early team, one of the fastest. She's faster than Fang in DP generation, I believe, for a 3-star, and a great sadness to our episode 3. Not even death to Crownslayer, just dead to a normal Junkman where I didn't see. I wasn't careful. Yes, Anunnaki are... Something feels off. So, first death of the series, I put Vanilla in the newly created Dead Squad. That's just the truth of the series. Goodbye. First death. We'll be replacing you with Fang, but hole in our hearts. Next time, we'll be challenging 111, which is the first W stage, and 112, the second W stage. I hope to see you there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. RIP.